Hey y'all, it's Lady T. I'm just getting my collard greens ready to cook, and my ham hocks. Just prepared them, cutting these collard greens up. Getting them prepared to wash them, clean them real good, so I can put these things on in the pot. Some collard greens, some good eating now. Put it back in that yeah, I cut them off the stem. I don't like any stem in my collard greens. No stems at all. I just don't like them. I know they're good for you, but I don't like them. I don't put them in my greens. So I take them off the stem, all of them, and then I roll them up just like this, real tight, and I cut them up small. This is how we like our collard greens. Cut them up. Make sure you got your roll real tight now. And of course, y'all know I got carpal tunnel, so it's a little bit hard on me, but I still managed to get the job done. I don't like big collard greens, so. Just like that. Keep cutting till you get through. The thicker they are, y'all, the bigger your roll, the thicker they are, the harder it's going to be to cut. But sometimes I make it thick to get it on over with. And I don't know if y'all can see, but I roll them up and cut them real little. So I may take 10 at a time, roll them up. That's going to determine them. Usually I would say this will be enough because it's going to be hard to cut. But me, I keep on. I cut mine thick so I won't spend all day trying to cut. But yeah, usually this is enough. It's going to be pretty thick by the time I roll it up. And you just roll. Just like that. Let me take off that cord. That's a little brown. I'm going to cut that cord off. Just like that. And you cut. Cut them up. And I put mine in a pressure cooker, so I put my ham hocks and greens in there at the same time, my seasoning, because you know as a pressure cooker, everything gonna cook fast. So I don't do my meat first and then collard greens. If I was cooking on the stove, then I would do my meat first, then add my collard greens. But the pressure cooker, you can add everything as one pot, and everything's gonna be done by the time you get there. Trust me, I do it all the time. And then my season, I'm gonna use that Norris. Let me see that Norris season so I can show them. I'm gonna use garlic powder, onion powder, a little cayenne pepper, and the Norris chicken seasoning, bouillon, and that's it. I ain't using nothing else. Or I might put a little accent in it. But this is the Norris I use. Knorr's chicken flavor bouillon. This is enough seasoning for anything. The salt level is perfect, so you don't need no other seasoning salt, no salt, none of that. Because that has enough salt in it. Yeah, thank you. And I just did one big bunch, y'all. It's just us in the house. Usually I have to cook two when we have visitors, but it's just us, so I just did one bunch. And this here will last us for a while. We might even have to freeze some. So. This is plenty. I'm used to cooking maybe 3 or 4 bunches at a time because I had my little greedy nephew here. And then, you know, when I had the restaurant, I had to cook a lot as well. So it's just us now. And like I said, we don't eat that much. It look like we do, but we don't. So this is going to be a tough one to roll because I got a lot of pieces that I need. So I try to roll it as tight as I can, tight. Like I said, my hands fail me sometimes. So this is about as tight as I can get it. And so I would just hold it at the top to make sure it's really, really tight, like this, and just cut it. And work my way down, making sure it stays tight. Just like I said, I like them little. Some people cook their collard greens with the big leaves. Give me some. You know, small. They be so tender. Sometimes I add jalapeno peppers in mine as well. I'm not going to add it today because I gave them enough spices for the week. So I'm going to give them a break. These are going to kind of be mild greens. I am going to put a little cayenne, but not a lot. I don't want that spice level too high. And these are some sharp scissors. They're made by Pioneer Lady. I got the knife set and the scissors. The best investment I ever had. Best investment I've ever made. Pioneer Lady. So now I'm just hooked. I got everything Pioneer Lady. If you don't be careful, you will cut yourself. I've cut myself so many times. For a long time, I was scared to use them. Knives, scissors. I was just terrified because I cut myself so much. They're so sharp. And as long as I had them, you would think they would dull up a little bit. They still real sharp. Still real sharp. I love them. I know how to handle them now, so far. And you know, collard greens are big leaves, but I cut them down the middle, make them small like that. Or you can leave them big if it's easier for you. But to me, this is easier for me. So I'm doing it what makes it easy for me. I'm going to add a couple of more. Take this brown piece off. I don't go away no collard greens. No. That's some good eating now. I don't put baking soda in it. I don't put vinegar in it. You don't need all that for it to be right. Taste good. You cook them right, season them good, cook them till they tender. That's all you need. You gotta add all that extra stuff. I be seeing people put baking soda and vinegar. I'm like, oh no. People love my collard greens. And we don't really eat cornbread in here, so I don't make cornbread. We won't have cornbread with our collard greens. So if they request it, then I'll cook it. I don't eat cornbread unless it's in dressing. So if they don't request it, I just don't cook it.
You good?
Mm-hmm. You're not gonna keep that. You put that right on back, sister. No, ma'am. I Now you try to play me like that. Look at that. You need that? I thought you couldn't take your bag. It's 7 o'clock. Okay. Get on. Take your bag. Alright, y'all. And I'm still chopping. And once I get through with this, I'll put them in a sink, put some salt, baking soda, and clean them real good before I cook them. And then I'll throw them on in that pressure cooker. Takes about, I want to say about 30-45 minutes in a pressure cooker. You don't want to overcook your collard greens and they be soggy. I don't like that. So I say about 30-45 minutes. And it's perfect. So all these are pretty much small pieces, so I'm gonna try to just get them all in here at one time. It's still gonna be thick, but they're just smaller pieces. And my grandbaby did this, y'all. She don't like little bitty pieces like that. I don't know what she was thinking about now. Probably because she didn't feel like doing it, so she did it her way. The I don't care way. You know how that goes with little kids. So I'm just gonna basically, because they so little, so I'm just gonna put them on one time and roll them. Let's see if I can get a good roll on with all these uneven pieces. So, that. I'm gonna try to roll it. All these little pieces in here, just like that. Roll. Yep, I was able to do it. I just throw these little pieces in there. And I'm cutting. It worked out perfect. Cut them up. Now this is rolled really, really tight. So it's a pain on my hand because it's so thick. I can do this. I can get through this, y'all. Be careful with these scissors, because these scissors ain't got no name on it, and it will get you. It will bite you. It will bite you. You be sitting in the emergency room, and I don't feel like doing it night. So yeah, it worked out perfect. I'm gonna get my stuff and throw this on in the garbage, and then I am going to get ready to get my baking soda and my salt together so I can make me a little bath for them. I'm going to bring y'all over so I can give my collard greens a bath. Y'all know I'm clumsy. I am so clumsy. There we go. I want to bathe them in here. I'm going to turn some light on for y'all. I'm just going to let that water flow in there until I get through bathing them. Just like so. Now I gotta find the baking soda. I think I got it. Yeah. I'm gonna throw some baking soda in here, y'all. And get these collard greens clean real good. Like that. And I'm gonna throw some salt. Salt in them as well. Just regular salt, y'all. And you can get these things clean. I got my little spoon that I stir them up with. And let me tell you a trick I do. When you're doing your collard greens, all the dirt goes to the bottom of the sink. So you let them sit for a minute, let that dirt hit the bottom, and then you take them out, and I always transfer them to this sink to get another rinse off of it. But you can tell exactly how dirty these greens be because all the dirt goes to the bottom. You ain't clean your collard greens like this. Some people use dish detergent. I don't use dish detergent. No. I don't use no bleach, no dish detergent, none of that. That's the worst. So, I'm gonna get my greens off this. I love this little thing. And I'm gonna stop this one up too so I can bathe it in there once I'm through. Get real good. Get it stirred up real good, y'all. I can see all this dirt at the bottom. They are nasty. Ooh, and that's gonna be my first bath, okay? Then I'm gonna go for a second bath. It's gonna be like a rinse bath though. You don't need no more baking soda. And you don't need no more salt. And I don't know if y'all can see how dirty this water is, but it is filthy. Filthy. Just like that. Move them around. And that's baking soda and salt. It takes it off. Takes it off instantly. So now I'm gonna put them in that sink. Transfer them over. Just like that. I'm doing fine. Hey, Miss Pam. I'm doing good, Latanga. How are you? And if I don't respond right back, it's because I can't see and the phone is back too far. But I'm not ignoring anybody. I'll put them in this sink and we're going to do the same process. Except the baking soda. You can rewash them if you want to, but you really don't need to. Because like I said, that baking soda takes it off real quick. And I'm going to use this to finish getting them. Just like that. Sometimes I soak them for 5 minutes. Depends on how gritty they are. These wasn't gritty, but they were dirty. So that second bath is what's going to determine it. We're going to give them a second bath, second rinse bath. I'm going to let this water here out. And I'm going to transfer them back. Just like that. Excuse my house, y'all know I'll be cleaning up all the time. But you can see how that water looks. So, you definitely want to rinse them good. Okay? I don't know if all these collard greens will fit in the pressure cooker or not. I'm going to attempt to. And what don't fit, just don't fit. So, I'm going to start my sink up again. And I'm going to transfer them again, okay? And it's just to make sure I get all the dirt off. Just like that. Make sure you get all that baking soda off. And all that salt off. And just go ahead and wash it. Like so. That water is much, 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 much clearer than it was after my second bath. It's much clearer. So I'm gonna transfer them again and put them in here. Just like that. Like that. Like that. Oops. One went overboard. Just like this. There's so many little pieces in here, y'all. So I'm having to chase them around the sink. My grandbaby, I don't know what she was thinking about. And that's it. So if you can see this water as well, I'm gonna let this water on now. It's much clearer though. And my last bath's gonna get it. So now I'm gonna put them in, get ready for my crock pot. I'm gonna get ready to put them in my crock pot. And they are ready to be cooked. Yes. I'm gonna turn that water on. I'm gonna stop this back up, y'all. And I'm going to put my ham hocks in there. I'll probably put like 2 ham hocks. It doesn't need a lot of it. That'll be good enough. Pop that up. So I can wash them. That's kind of small, so I'm gonna put 3 of these bad babies. Cause I can eat ham hocks by itself. Miss Pam, it actually cleans your greens. It gets all the dirt, debris, any bugs or anything. That baking soda and salt cleans your greens, collard greens, or any greens. Yep. And it works miracles. So, let me grab my scissors, y'all. I'm gonna cut these ends off this ham hock. Cut the ends off. Like that. Cut, cut, cut. And I'm just cutting off some of this fat and I don't like hairs on them or nothing, so I have to cut all that off, y'all. That's why I don't eat everybody's pig feet. They can have the hairs and stuff on them. And I'm like, oh no. I always cut my hairs off my pig feet. If I see hairs, it'll turn me off. I wouldn't want to eat them. That's just me though. A lot of people eat it with hair, but I don't know. But I don't. So I kind of put it down to make sure I don't miss any hairs. You have to really pay attention. And you can also rub your finger around like this on them, and you'll be able to feel the hairs. So I just cut them off. Wherever I feel hairs, I cut them off. So that one's good to go. Hey, Sherry. Yeah, let me tell you. A lot of people don't even know how to clean gizzards. Before you fry or cook gizzards, you have to clean them. You can't just rinse them off and cook them or boil them or fry them or have you cook them. It's green, leathery, I want to say backs or like this plastic film on it. You have to get all that off and all that fat stuff around them. It's a lot of work for gizzards, y'all. You cannot just cook them. A lot of people don't know that. So, I'm here to show y'all my technique that I learned so that we can both learn together. Because I know a lot of people that they'll just rinse them things off and start cooking them. I'm like, oh no, you have to clean those. Even my cook in the restaurant, even after I trained her, I caught her just rinsing them and not cleaning them. And I'm like, you can make my people sick. Because you don't know what's under all that slime and that green stuff. You gotta get that off. And you can't miss it. Inside of the gizzard is where you're gonna find the green leathery part. It's gross. So yeah, you have to be careful with stuff like that. Chicken, I really don't like to eat people's chicken because they don't clean their chicken good. Even my ribs, I cut the what do you call that? The little plastic film on the back of it, the lining. I cut that off too before I barbecue. It just makes your meat tough, and your seasoning can't get in it because of that film that's on it. Yeah, hey, Miss Joy. Yeah, so I cut the film off of it, let my seasoning come through, and so it won't be tough. I'm just cutting around here, y'all, because I feel hairs. Put these hairs on. These some little bitty knuckles. Woo. This ain't gonna be about nothing when I get through. So I'm done with my knuckles. Okay. And now I'm going to add in my collard greens. Since they are clean, nice and clean, I'm gonna go ahead and put them in the pot. I don't think they all gonna fit. So I'm just gonna put in what I can. Greens make their own water. But I'm pressure cooking it. So I do add a little water to pressure cook them. And because I use that chicken bouillon, and that's powdery, so it needs some kind of water to help it cook, you know. So these, I'll wait till the rest of my greens, I'll wait till the first batch come, and then I'll go ahead and put this next batch of greens in, see if they won't fit on the first round, which won't take long. So, I'm cleaning up my sink, y'all. Y'all know how I do. I don't try to wait around. I do it while I can. Okay? I'm going to grab some garlic and some cayenne and some onion powder. Onion, garlic, cayenne, and Knorrs. I also have some chopped onions. I'm going to add a few of those as well. Even though my husband can't stand it. Onions make everything taste good. So I bought some onions that's already chopped because I'm lazy like that sometimes and I don't feel like cutting them. And I don't like big onions. So I bought them already chopped. That Pig Sweet Farm. They really come in handy. So I'll add some in. Ooh. See how big these pieces is? What are they thinking about? I've never had a bag like this where they make them big. They are tripping. Okay. So that's going to be all of that. Okay. That's all I need. Right there. And then I'm going to add in my onion powder. I love the taste of onions, y'all. It is so good. I'm going to add all that, one number a little bit. So I add all that in there. And then my cayenne pepper. Add a little of that, just to give it a spice kick. Okay. Then I have my garlic powder. Put some of that in it. I love garlic too, y'all. Get that in there, like that. And last but not least, is my Knorrs. going to add this as my last ingredient. And like I said, a little bit goes a long way, because if you put too much, it will be salty. And that's a no-no. So I'm going to add some water just to go in with my chicken, my Norris chicken bouillon. Gonna pour it right over it, just like that. A little bit more, y'all. You don't want to add too much, because like I said, your collard greens make its own water. I want that chicken bouillon covered though. Okay. And I'm gonna bring y'all over with me. I'm taking y'all on a trip with me. I'm gonna put them in a pressure cooker, okay? I already have it plugged up and on. I'm gonna put my top on it. Just like that. Make sure my vent is closed. And I'm gonna turn it on. I'm gonna let this pressure cook. Actually, I always put mine, and it's just a habit, but I put it on meat. And I'm turning it up to about 45 minutes. And I'm gonna hit start. And that's gonna pressure cook my greens, y'all. I also made my hubby some crab legs and shrimp for dinner. I don't know if y'all can see that. But I made him some crab legs and shrimp with a little of the sauce that I do. And then for me, I made some air fryer buffalo ranch chicken wings. So these are air fryer buffalo ranch. And they are so good and crispy. What I do is I season them and I put a little cornstarch and you stir it up till you can't see the white, till you can't see the cornstarch. Make sure you stir it up real good and marry it with the chicken. Put them in your air fryer for about 10 or 15 minutes. I put mine on 15 minutes. And you got some crispy, and I always spray the bottom of my pan with some Pam cooking spray, either extra virgin olive oil or whatever cooking spray you got available. Sometimes I use canola, whatever I have on hand. And that's it. I'm gonna put my greens, get my greens out the sink and put them in this bowl, put them back in the bowl, and wait on the next, the first batch to come out. Okay. Actually, I didn't think it was gonna be this many greens, because like I said, I only did one bunch. But I can't tell how much one bunch is, because I'm used to doing 3 to 4 bunches, especially when my nephew stayed here. Shoot, one bunch, he'll eat all them by himself. I actually have to do 3 and 4 bunches when he used to stay here. Well, we wouldn't get none. But by the time we come home from work, them things be gone. He eats them all. Like, I ain't never seen nothing like it. Okay. That's it. I'm going to let this water out. And I got my greens ready to go for when my first batch come out. I'll be ready to put these on. And all these will fit in my next batch. Oops, I am so clumsy. So yeah, I'm waiting on my next batch to come out, y'all. I'm gonna get a Ziploc bag to put my 1 half hock in. I might not even cook all my greens. Maybe enough. I think that's gonna be it, y'all. I think I'm gonna just cook them few for my family, because we ain't gonna be eating all this food. So actually, I'm gonna go ahead and Ziploc these. I don't want to cook too much, because I find myself throwing away food. Like, they got so many leftovers in there. He still got his deer meat. a few ribs. And they get tired of it. What I do is freeze it. They get tired of it and pull it back out maybe a week later when it's out of their mind. And they be thinking I just did it. Because now I'm doing everything in the air fryer. I take it from the freezer to the air fryer and it just be just as fresh. And they just think I just cooked it. They don't even know I just pulled it out the freezer. You have to trick them sometimes. Especially chicken and fish. If you don't eat all your chicken and fish, go ahead and put it in the refrigerator, the freezer. When you get ready to pull it back out, take it straight to your air fryer. Can't go wrong. And it be just as good and crispy. And I'm gonna grab another bag for my onions. Oh, let's close it, y'all. So everything starts to fall down. So you gotta get what you gotta get and get out of there real fast. Or everything is gonna fall on you. Hey Malika, what, an air fryer? Oh man, you got to get an air fryer. That's gonna be the best investment you have. I got like 4 of them. So I might do a giveaway. They brand new, still in the box. I may do a giveaway and give away 2 of them. Is that going on? Yeah. I was just buying them crazy because I catch them on sale. And I just buy them up. So that may be an idea for me for my giveaway. Both of the air fryers. Two of my viewers. I'm going to do a 32-inch TV. This time I'm just doing cash out, $100, but I'm going to do something different every time to make it more interesting. It is healthier because you don't need flour, you don't need grease. Like I said, you coat the bottom of your pan with cooking spray. And you use a little cornstarch if you want that crunch. If you don't want the crunch, don't worry about the cornstarch. I like my wings crispy. So I do my seasoning, mix a little cornstarch with it, make sure it all incorporates, don't see no white, and put them in the air fryer and be crispy. But this is what I use too. Healthy Chef canola. I just spray the bottom of my air fryer so the wings won't stick. Huh? What? You could tell it anything yourself. I don't get it. Alright, I'm gonna put my food up, y'all. My food that I didn't use, put it in the freezer. I'm gonna take this down. Put that there. And I got me some South meat that I'm gonna cut up. I love South meat. I'm gonna cut that up real good. And I'm gonna be good. Oops. Where's my... I was looking for my little bitty knife, but I can't never find it. Wait, I got it. I think I got it. So I'm gonna bring y'all back. And I'm gonna cut up me some South meat. And it's by Ziegler. Ziegler South meat. Oh my God, it's so good, y'all. It's good. I've been eating off of it all day. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it on out. Cause this ain't the kind, I thought it would be the kind, let's see. No. See, I thought it would be the kind that comes pre-cut. What was that? That must have been something in the freezer. And I'm just going to try to... Huh? Yeah. I'm just going to try to cut it real thin. That's like I said, I thought I was buying it and it was already pre-cut. But, just my luck, it's not. And it's so soft, y'all. It makes it kind of hard to cook. It's so soft. Let that dog eat. She's extremely loud. And I'm just going to continue to cut through it and I'm going to ziplock it. Jazz, give me a small ziplock bag. I don't need a big one. See, it's so soft and it's tearing into it, which it really don't make any difference because I'm going to eat it anyway. But for the perfect people, if they slices don't be right, you know, they won't eat it. With me, I mean, I'm going to eat it anyway. I got to chew it up, so it don't matter if it's perfect or not. As long as it ain't too thick. That's fine with me. So I'm going to try to cut this one more time. Yeah. South sweet. That's good too. I gotta be careful not to cut myself down. This is one about it. And then I'm just gonna put it in here. And I'm just gonna eat it as I want it. Put it in this little bitty Ziploc. And I snack on it, you know, throughout the day. Especially I've been running errands for my sister, so if I'm on the go and I don't have time to wait around and eat, I take me a couple of pieces of South meat. Sometimes I don't even eat crackers with it. A lot of people eat South meat with crackers. I don't need it. I just eat it by itself. I need to leave out a couple more pieces for me, and that's gonna be good enough for me, y'all. So I'm gonna eat that little bit. I'm gonna clean up my mess and put this in the refrigerator. I bet you better start wasting my paper towels because you're not bleeding. Don't get them up. That either. Period. Okay. Wrap up my mess. What time that microwave at? Sammy should be coming in. Who?
7:35.
Okay, come in. Yeah, still there. And it's good. By Ziegler. Ziegler, I like the hot kind of South meat. They didn't have any, so I just got this. But the hot is better than the mild. It really tastes good with crackers. Do we have regular crackers?
Just saltine.
That's what I want. Because honey, you can put that in the garbage. You do the most.
Stuff burning.
Oh, yeah. That's good. Ooh, I'm tired. I've been cooking different dishes and I done cooked wings, buffalo ranch wings. I done did seafood, bring it next time. Now I'm doing my collard greens and ham hocks. Yeah. Oh Lord, I'm so sad to cook. Get me a couple of crackers out. Some people eat it with hot sauce. Some people eat it with cheese. You know, they be messing it up. They want hot sauce and cheese on this sauce. Well, I can't knock nobody. If they like it, I love it. Good. Salt. The seasoning is there. Say what? Some what? I had that pantry so neat, and whatever you did, you done messed it up. And I want it back like I had it. Like, you need to work on it. I want it right back. I don't even like going in it no more. You put that popcorn down. I gotta stay away from sodas, y'all. I used to eat the little Kool-Aid packs. No sodas, no sweets, no chips. I done fell off, y'all. I'm drinking sodas now, juice. Oh God, I gotta get back on track. I have gained so much weight. And I'm not happy at all. And I had bought me some, I'm gonna show you some chicken broth. It's good for a diet too. You don't wait something in here. Smell something. This is good too. I bought a case of this. It's beef. I mean not beef, bone broth. I think this is home style flavor. And I used to drink these 3 times a day. Sometimes I do me a cheat day, eat a piece of meat, but I take this 3 times a day. And I had lost a lot of weight. Anytime, anywhere, bone broth by Dr. Kelly Ann, the bone broth diet expert. It has 15 grams of protein per serving, 14.7 grams of bone broth, only 70 calories and 2 grams of carbs, just 105 milligrams of sodium, and it is 7 convenient single packets in each box. So the directions is telling you to pour contents into a bowl and add 8 to 12 ounces of boiling water. Stir until blended. Add your favorite spices for added flavor. It's paleo friendly, keto friendly, no soy, non-GMO, non-dairy, and non-gluten. It's 7 servings per container. One serving is 1 packet, and it's 70 calories. So I'm gonna get off here and I'm gonna let y'all go. But it's made from grass-fed bovine collagen. Some good stuff. It's expensive, but it's some good stuff. So I'm gonna let y'all go and finish eating my sauce meat. And I will see y'all next time. Until then, smooches. And I might be back tonight, so don't go too far. Bye.